Hi everyone. Today I want to share a real text message. It came from two of my middle school teachers in China, people I once respected and felt grateful to. The message said, about your videos at the beginning, as a listener, I felt very sympathetic, but in this world, sympathy is cheap. It can become a pinpoint for people to be entertained by. If you listen more, you may feel differently, right or wrong. Just for your reference, another teacher has the same view as me. So no, we don't really want to face your exposure and accusations. By the way, I'm saying this in the gentle way because China and overseas are different. When I read it, I honestly couldn't believe my eyes. I read it again and again. I kept thinking, what does that mean by if you listen more, you may feel differently? Is it boredom, dislike, or is telling me stop talking? And the line, China and overseas are different. The meaning I heard was this: overseas, you can talk about trauma and truth, but in China, people prefer positive energy. They don't want to hear pain and darkness, so they label me, my story, as negative energy and say I am complaining, accusing, or ruining the mood. But here is the problem. My harm happened in China. My adoptive family is in China. My trauma came from that Chinese family and that environment. And there is also a traditional culture idea in China. Family shame should not be shared outside. Many people believe no matter what happened inside a family, even something very serious, it should be covered up and kept quiet. You don't talk about it, you don't share it, you just endure. So when a survivor finally speaks, some people don't ask, what happened to you? They say, why are you saying it? They want you to stop. For me, this was not kind advice. It was a secondary harm. I'm not telling my story to get sympathy, and I'm not here for entertainment. That varies to be entertained by feels like they treat victims a pain like gospel, like a joke, like who would care about you? Your pain is just something for people to watch. That is not just cold, that is cruel. And what hurt more this is they know I'm speaking out to hear and also to help others. I want to say three things clear. First, sympathy is cheap, hurt me deeply. For victims, sympathy is not cheap. It is basic humanity. Second, seeing my story becomes something for entertainment is like seeing a victim, a pain, and be watched and mocked. Third, if China and overseas are different means don't talk in China, then I have to ask why. Why are victims not allowed to speak? Later, that teacher blocked me. So I messaged the other teacher. She mentioned, I told her. She said, I was fishing for sympathy. She said, sympathy is cheap. That real hurt me. She replied, she already said it in a gentle way. To me, that means you agree with her. You just said it more polite. So I asked her directly if this happened to your daughter, if she was hurt by family or by your husband, would you still tell her to stay quiet? Would you still say something is cheap? I explained trauma and healing to you. I'm also helping other survivors. So tell me, what did I do wrong? This teacher still hasn't replied. One blocked me, and one still will not answer. And here is what I learned during my family search and my process of speaking out. Many people I knew stayed silent, but stronger my followers gave me understanding, support, and strength. Their warmth helped me keep walking out of darkness. That is also why I built trauma support groups on a Chinese platform in China because of family shame should not be shared outside. Many survivors have nowhere to talk. They don't dare to talk. They get shamed and stopped. I want to create a place where people can speak and be heard. Just a few days ago, I helped a 17 years old girl in my group who was collapsing after long-term sexual abuse by her father, and she wanted to end her life. We caught her in time, stayed with her, talked with her, and helped her calm down so she could stay alive and stay safe. So let me say this clear. I do not need charities, and I refuse to like anyone call a victim's truth cheap or intimate. Speaking is my right. Protecting myself is my right. You can choose not to support me. That is your choice. But you do not have the right to deny a victim's right to speak, because if a victim cannot speak, there is no real justice. I'm sure this not to spare hate, but to ask one question. When a survivor finally speaks, what should people give them? A negative energy label and turning their pain into a joke, or basic respect and support? Please tell me in the comments. When you heard the words sympathy is cheap, what do you think? What would you do? Thank you for watching.